Zombies are all around you. If you allowing somebody to manipulate and control your energy, you are a zombie. Simple as that. If you can't think for yourself, if you're letting media outlets tell you when to think or what to think, how to feel about something, what reaction to have about something, when to be upset, and to what extreme to be upset about something, you're a zombie. When your thoughts are being controlled by forces outside of yourself, you're a zombie. Whether it be from another person, whether it be from something else, whether it be from television, whether it be from music, you're a zombie. If your thoughts aren't your own thoughts, if you're following what's trendy as far as where your attention is going and what your subject matter is, or what your energy is focused on, or what your thoughts are focused on, you're a zombie. It's so many more important things that you could be focusing on, but you allow your energy to be manipulated and controlled, and you focus on things that don't matter, things that don't directly pertain to you, things that don't directly affect you. Some of these things will never directly affect you or pertain to you. But then you have immediate threats and immediate dangers that you ignore. Those are the things that you need to focus on, that you need to direct your energy to. Those are the things you need to put your attention to. Those are the things that you need to focus on changing, not those things outside of you. Instead of asking for other people to be held accountable, you need to hold yourself accountable for what's going on in your life. Whatever's going on in somebody else's life, that's on them. That's what they got to deal with. That don't got nothing to do with you, especially if it doesn't directly affect you. If they're not posing an immediate threat or danger to you, why are you in your feelings about it? Why are you emotionally disturbed about it? Why are you internalizing someone else's feelings about another person? What does that have to do with you? Why are you letting people, or why are you letting things outside of yourself tell you how to feel about things? Why are you allowing your energy to be directed by other energies that don't have your best interest at hand? These are things that bring about self-demise and self-destruction. These are things that keep you attached to the illusion. Superficial things, artificial things. Allured to things that aren't even real. Things that won't harm you, things that won't hurt you. But you're allowing yourself to be programmed with fear. Don't be that person. That's what a zombie is. You're allowing someone else to control your Kundalini. You're allowing someone else, or something else, to control your serpent, your inner eye. You're allowing your mind to be controlled and directed by foreign forces. That's what a zombie is. See, because zombie actually comes from the word Nzambi, which was a snake god. It's a West African term for like a snake deity. Later on, it became what you would call a reanimated corpse, or the Walking Dead. which zombies are real. Zombies are all around you. It's Walking Dead all around you. But see, zombies don't look like they look on TV. You know, that's to throw you off. That's not what zombies look like. Zombies look like the everyday people that you see in passing. Those people doing zombie things. People with no true motivation or ambition. They're just driven to feed. And that's all they're doing is feeding urges. Feeding impulses. Feeding energies. Parasitic energies inside of themselves. Just like the zombies you see on television, but they're not feeding on the brains and the flesh like they depict on television. It's other things that they're feeding on. Other things, it's addictions, the emotional attachments, digital addictions, emotional addictions, psychedelic addictions. There's so many different things that people are addicted to. So many different urges, impulses that people are feeding. So many different parasitic impulses and urges that people are feeding. They think these are things that they want, things that they desire, but they're actually being controlled. They're being controlled and manipulated by parasitic forces, unknown to themselves. They think their actions are their actions, but they're not. That's a zombie. See, a person has to be careful what they allow themselves to be subject to, what they allow themselves to be, what they allow themselves to entertain. Because entertainment is another form of possession. What you allow to entertain you, you allow to possess you. You allow something outside of you to enter and contain your vessel. You're allowing something from outside of you to enter inside of you. So you have to be careful with that. And what you're allowing to possess you, or what you're possessing. These different energies that are latching on to you. These different parasitic energies. Because they will control your thoughts, your actions. Majority of people that you see are under parasitic control. They're zombies. They're walking dead. That's why they all function the same. They all seem to think the same, act the same, share the same opinion, the same views. It's like robots, like they're programmed. Everything becomes a trend and everyone follows that trend. Whether it's a trend of thought, whether it's a trend of how to act. People follow that trend. It's a trend that's telling people how to think. It's a trend that's telling people what direction to move in, what to like, what to dislike, what's in style, what's not in style, what's acceptable, what's unacceptable. People aren't using original thought. People aren't controlling their own mind. People are zombified and don't even realize it. Some know it and refuse to do anything about it. Some people like to be dominated. So mind control to them, they're okay with it. Because they have a fetish for it. They have a fetish for being zombified. They have a fetish for being controlled. They're gluttons for punishment. They seek to destroy themselves, so a lot of them don't have the courage to just do it themselves, so they'll allow something else to drive them in that direction, or let something else be the tool that leads them to their demise. But zombification is real. Mind control, that's what you see. That's why when you look at social media, you hear certain topics, everyone's discussing the same topics. And then when the topic switches and another topic becomes the trend, you'll hear people discussing that, and the last topic will be forgotten. Same thing with fashion, same thing with entertainment. Everything is becoming a trend. Everything is becoming cliche. Nothing is natural anymore. Nothing is organic. This is the world of the walking dead. Zombies are all around you. And if you're not careful, you may become a zombie too.